Hello everyone! Welcome to my sister wives' new official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sister Wives star Christine Brown's new husband, David Woolley's niece, and her two children were tragically murdered in Mexico. The U.S. Sun can exclusively tell. Christine and David tied the knot in a wedding special that aired earlier this month, giving fans a glimpse into the Sister Wives star's new family. David's family died when cartel gangs violently attacked 9 Americans. While David's children were part of the bridal party, the construction exec's mother, Evelyn, gave a moving speech at the reception. At one point, he also stated that he had 2 sisters in Mexico who were in polygamous marriages. David's 7 brothers are Karen, Shanna, Roy, Tamara, Harold, Christine, and Patricia. Karen, who is now 70 years old, lives in Utah, but once lived in Mexico. Her daughter, Donna Ray Langford, along with Donna's 2 children, Trevor Harvey Langford and Rogan J. Langford, sadly died in November 2019. They were 3 of the victims of the widely covered Mexico massacre that left 3 American women and 6 children dead. The 9 victims were part of a Mormon community living in northern Mexico that were going back to the U.S. in 3 separate SUVs when they were ambushed. The Mormon group, having dual citizenship, was allegedly headed to a wedding in Chihuahua, about 100 miles south of the Arizona border. Mexican police reported that the family drove into an area where there had been a shootout between rival cartel gangs, who had an ongoing battle over territory earlier that day and were mistakenly attacked by one of the cartels. The drug gang gunmen shot at the vehicles on a highway, murdering the victims on November 4. Donna was 43 years old and her 2 boys, Trevor and Rogan, were 11 and 2, respectively. Other victims included Ronita Miller, Christina Langford Johnson, Howard Miller Jr., Crystal Miller, and 8-month-old twins Titus Miller and Tiana Miller. The U.S. Sun has reached out to David Woolley and TLC for feedback. Hero, speaks out. David's niece's son, Devin Langford, survived the deadly attack. He was described as a hero after hiding his injured brothers in the bushes and walking 14 miles to seek help. His sister, Kelly, was shot in the foot, and his baby brother, Brixon, was hit in the chest. Speaking with ABC with his father, David Langford, at the time, Devin described Donna as a nice person and brave woman that tried to save her kids. David shared, "Every one of my children that survived that are living miracles. How many bullet holes were fired into that vehicle at that terrible scene, and how many children were involved? It's amazing. It's beyond amazing that they survived." Meanwhile, Donna's mother, also David Woolley's sister, spoke to Reuters about the loss of her daughter, one of her 7 children. Karen said, "I can still hear her talking, saying, 'Hey Mom, good morning.' You know, she will truly be missed. Missed. ARDSTS made." The following month of the attack, the Attorney General's Office of the Republic made an announcement in a press release that stated several people linked to the indescribable violence and homicides were arrested. By February 2021, Mexican officials said about 20 suspects were arrested in the case and more warrants remain outstanding. In September 2023, it was stated that U.S. Marshals Service took a man named Ivan Gustavo Hernandez Cabral, 24, into custody after the agency acted on a tip. Hernandez Cabral was being held awaiting extradition to Mexico in connection with the ambush, according to CBS News. The family members of the victims filed a lawsuit accusing the Juarez gang of carrying out the Mexico ambush as retribution for their public criticism and protests against the cartel. In July 2022, a federal judge from North Dakota ruled that the Juarez cartel must pay $1.5 billion to the victims' families. It was then reported that the U.S. Magistrate Judge Claire Hochhalter's award was immediately tripled under Federal Anti-Terrorism Act, increasing the amount to $4.6 billion. POLIGAMY families. The victims who were killed were members of the Lebaron family, who broke away from the Church of Latter-day Saints decades ago. There is no evidence that David was ever a member of the group. However, he was formerly married to his late wife before she died in 2012. The Mormon fundamentalists started to move to Mexico around 1890 mainly over the question of polygamy. The mainstream church, based in Utah, prohibited plural marriage to meet with U.S. law at the time. The families that split from the church continued to practice polygamy after settling in offshoots elsewhere. According to a scholar of Mormon fundamentalism based in Salt Lake City, polygamy was illegal in Mexico, but there was an understanding that the officials would look the other way about their marriage practices. Dr. Christina Rossetti told BBC, "The families who went there were not fringe families or bad Mormons. These were leaders of the church. They weren't fringe people. Big names went down there." The Lebaron group's patriarch, Almadeir Lebaron, created Colonia Lebaron in Chihuahua in the 1920s. Christine Brown, for her part, broke away from polygamy in November 2021 after announcing her break from Cody Brown. The couple split after 25 years of a spiritual marriage, along with sister wives Janelle and Mary Brown. Cody stays married to his youngest wife Robin. Sister wives Cody Brown was featured in Christine's wedding special because he needed the paycheck, a source revealed to the U.S. Sun. Christine and David Woolley's wedding special played on January 7, and despite not physically being present, Cody managed to still be a part of it. Cody and his last standing wife Robin awkwardly made an appearance in his ex's wedding special, but it was for a good reason. But according to a source, he had a good reason why. Sister Wives is Cody's show. He's head of the family, and in the beginning, he was head of the family's deal, a source told the U.S. Sun exclusively. He was the one who started the show. It will forever be his show. He's being kind to allow Christine on the show at this point, but as far as the special goes, he had to be part of it because he knows it brings in money. Cody was part of the wedding special by showing in a filmed interview with his last standing wife Robin. They, along with his ex Mary Brown, were not invited to the wedding. Apart from Sister Wives being his show, he needed a paycheck, a person claimed. This is his life, and it's what is helping him pay the bills. He's going to keep filming as long as he needs to. He's not going anywhere. KOD Live breaks his silence. Cody chimed in on his ex's nuptials to David, 60, during the show. At one point, he told how he had found out about the wedding. "I saw a wedding announcement at my sister's house. So, it was kind of curious to me that some of my family had been invited to the wedding," he told cameras. Despite not getting an invite to the romantic ceremony that took place in Moab, Utah, Robin admitted that they were happy for them and wants Christine, 51, to be happy. Cody added, "Christine said to our children, 'Dad has his love. I'm going to go look for mine.' And so I'm like, she says she's found her soulmate and I'm happy for her for that fact." He later remarked, "I hope Christine gets her great day with her wedding. So if she's doing something really wonderful, spectacular, and beautiful, and David's digging on her, good for them." Christine and Cody split in November 2021. Following their split, Mary and Janelle also announced they had parted from the patriarch in December 2022. Season 19. While Season 18 aired until late 2023, Christine's next story continued in the wedding special. The second part airs January 14. There have been no public announcements made regarding another season. However, Christine apparently confirmed Season 18 in an interview where she said viewers will have to wait to watch next season to see her reunited with Cody and Robin in the same room. A source told the U.S. Sun, "I think that what they're going to do is take a small pause from shooting before they start up again. Then, they're just going to keep going because their momentum is just so high right now that they want to be sure to capture everything." The source went on to say that Cody doesn't want to lose his show, so he's going to find a way to keep filming with Christine, despite living in different states and still having anger built up. The person alleged, Christine is part of the sister wives umbrella, together or not, and therefore, Cody has a say whether he lets her out of it or not. They are somewhat forced to remain in each other's lives since their TLC contracts in place to film another season. Sister Wifey CCARCHONPAUS. During the wedding special, Cody admitted, just because I've been angry for 3 years doesn't mean that I can't be happy for David and Christine. With Christine and his other 2 wives separating from him, his feelings were brought to light in season 18, as well as the stress it caused with Robin. However, he was seen being playful with Robin as they were being interviewed for the wedding special, and even locking lips. A source shared, he's still pretty angry, and he is still very different. People are going to downplay it and say that Robin's being dramatic, but she's not. He's still finding his way back to some kind of joy. As for Robin and Cody, they're not really happy, the person claimed. They don't have the same life that they had before. They're used to love and friends and family and all that joy, and they don't really have that. They just have their little group right now. For now, there's a lot more work that needs to be done to fix it, which is why the source said that they're focusing on their own relationship and not seeking a new sister wife at the time. He has it all with Robin. He doesn't need anything else, the source stated. And he's not really serving God anymore because it's all broken. He feels that he's failed that. So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like my videos, please press like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time.